If you're not here, you're not anywhere. This is where it's at. That's all I gotta say, man. If you're not on a boat in Fiji with us, what are you really doing with your life? I don't know either. We're chilling. I'm charging Matt $4,000 a minute for this video, and he's okay with it. He's happy with it, right? It's good, right? You see, he's good. It's on video. That's how we roll. It's pure abundance. This is awesome. I'm getting paid. He's getting paid. Everyone here. Look at how happy. Look at all the faces out here. We're all hungry for success more than food, but we're all hungry. We're all happy. And man, it's just a beautiful day. All the joking aside, no, it's good. I'm happy to be here. Happy you're here, man.
Thanks, man.
Just happy to see all these happy people and to be a part of it and to come to Fiji for the first time. This whole entrepreneurship thing, I don't want to call it the internet or not, or network marketing or home business or anything like that, because that's not what it's about. It's about opening your mind to something bigger. It is life-changing, and until I open my mind to that, there's no way I'd be here. There's no way. And so I don't know what life holds for anyone else who's watching this video, but it can hold whatever you want it to, as long as you say to yourself, I think it's possible. And you know, a lot of people say these things, but I mean it in the sense of I've lived it on the ups and the downs. And this is a pretty cool moment to be drinking a Fiji bitter, hang out. Is it possible? Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Just get good at a few things and settle for nothing less. And you'll be here too, so.
The island yet. So that's good. And then I'm very happy with the way the conference has started. The first two days were very good information and very efficiently covered. A lot of information in a very short time. So I think people are getting at least their money's worth, if not more, already. If the conference stopped now, it would be worth it. But there's 3 more days of more excellent speakers and teachers. No, I was a different event where I was a speaker, and he was in the audience. It was about 3 years ago in Sydney, Australia. So actually Matt heard me, but I didn't meet him as consciously because I was looking at him when he came up to talk to me, but he was looking at me for 2 hours. So he knew more about me than I knew about him. But then I was contacted once he started to develop MOBE and try to let it go in a bigger flight path. Then he said, all right, so let me call up Frederick Lehrman, and he did, and I was very impressed by everything he was doing. I think he's an extremely talented teacher. I'm very critical, and I help coach teachers, and I have nothing to tell him to improve. He's doing such a fantastic job, his voice, his pace. He's a great teacher and a great mentor. So I was inspired to support exactly what he was doing because it was in keeping with all the principles that I know are true. And so that's why I'm here. I'm very happy to be part of assisting all of the marketers that are trying to follow and create their own business empire online. It's really time for that. It's the right time to do this kind of work. He's as good as they come. I mean, I've seen a lot of people, and for someone who's starting out, to have that right at the outset where he doesn't need any adjustment is very nice. I think so far, and I haven't seen the last 2 days, but the first 3 days, a very interesting mix of people, all of whom are basically in agreement, but come from such different points of view that if you hear 2 people say the same idea, it sounds rather different, and it gives you the opportunity to find your own way of thinking. It's not like you have to imitate any one of the teachers. You just understand what you need from each one, and then you adjust it to what works for you. And I think it's been a very good mix. I don't think there's been any flat space here. Everybody has been going up. It's been very good. I think each person has their own growth rate, but what you want to be able to do when you enter into a new enterprise and you have people that can be an example to you of what's possible is find the parts of it that pull you forward into a new space. You don't want to stay always the way you were. The point of life is growth, change, discovery. So if you don't have a map, it's hard to do. But if you have people who have been down this road and say, try following this way, you'll see some really interesting things, then you have to be clear enough to say, I think this is right for me, I'm not sure, but I feel it, so I'm going to step forward. And what you find out is that the people who do it consciously like that, not just because they want to look like they're doing the right thing, but because they feel like it's going to be a growth step for them, the people that step forward are the ones who gradually master and get to the top of the mountain. But you know, then there's always another mountain and another mountain. But the point is, you start from where you are, and then you move in the direction you want to go, and when you feel like it's safe, then push the envelope a little bit and go to the next level. And money is a very important truth or lie detector. You know, if you say something is great, but you don't put your money where your mouth is, your subconscious knows you don't really want it. Money is always replaceable. That's the nice thing about it. And it's useless if you don't use it. So what you do here is you come to, you have a set of guides who are going to take you on an expedition. You paid money to get here. That is a gesture to your subconscious that you're ready to learn. If you came for free, you'd have a very different way of hearing all of this. But when you have money on the line, you are learning, and your growth mechanism and your chemistry in your body is different, and you actually absorb and change much more rapidly. So it's not being wild and reckless with your money. It's being consciously investing in your own growth. Rather than investing in a company and buying stock and hope that they do all the work and you get the profit, you are the company, you put the investment in your own mind, and as you grow, you make new discoveries of who you are. That's really the key. You change, and the business grows with you. I'm always interested in language, and when you have a company that's called MOBE, you look at it, you're not sure, how do I pronounce that? What does that word mean? It makes you wonder, and then you have to find out that it means my online business empire. And the best way to relate to that is to begin to think about each one of those words. It's not your online business empire, it's my online business empire. You make it your own. Online means that you're connected from where you are through technology to the whole world. That's what online means. It means that you're not alone. It means that you're part of a connected network. Business means, business is really, it's your busyness. You stay busy, but you don't have to run around getting to places because you're home. It's your own business empire in your own castle. So it's kind of like the best of everything. You go farther, but you don't have to waste time traveling. And it's your own, and you're not doing it alone. So one of the things that I always like to tell people is that only you can change the world, and you don't have to do it all by yourself. You don't have to do it alone. There's a community here. Each part of it is its own business empire online connected to you. So there is a kind of a growing awareness. And as each person in the network opens up new territory, it gets easier for everyone. There's a kind of a magic that happens. When somebody runs the 4-minute mile for the first time, pretty soon every good athlete can do it. Before that, it was impossible. I think this business is a cutting edge, right now, present time, up-to-date application of this growth of global interaction beyond borders, beyond cultures. It's just a way of supporting oneself and supporting the world at the same time. So it has all the right integrity points that I look for, plus it's working. It's working, and people are making lots of money. My job is to help them not go crazy with all the money that they make, but become actually more sane. That's what I'm here for, and so I'm happy that Matt recognizes that and has invited me, a very strange person, to lecture to this group, because I see that that's been left out of many other enterprises that started off well and then fell apart when they got too successful. It's very odd, but in this case, I don't think that's going to happen.